Hey there, happy Saturday. Coming live just to color for a little bit. I because I got a little surprise this morning. Ta-da! These things I just had gotten my credit. This was like the first order I made of Bic crayons. I also had made another order of a 36 set after this one. I think the day after I ordered these. I've already received my credit from Amazon for them because I ordered them like the end of November, and they said they were supposed to be here like November 10th. Then they were telling me you should have them. I'm like, I don't have them. It's the 16th, and I don't have them. Um, so then they credited me, and so I thought, well, let's hold out hope for the other ones. Still haven't gotten the other ones. But this morning, like when my husband got the mail, I mean, this was or it was I don't know where it was, but went downstairs and they were on the table. And these did come from overseas because it looks like they went through Jersey, like in England, Jersey. I don't know like what part of the UK, what part of England that's in north, south, or Midlands or what, but yeah, so they did come from overseas. They did on the label it said like they had to go through customs. So yeah. If you notice here, the French that's on here, the spelling coloring crayons, UK spelling of coloring. You notice here the French over here. Recommend par des I can't even say that. Descendant. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, so they went for a ways. So I figured I wanted to go live the minute I got them and opened the package. But what I actually did do was go to Amazon and contact them and say, the credit that I received, because I hadn't gotten the package yet. Well, today I just got the package. And so, like, is there a way to either reverse the credit or for me to pay for them? Um, and I got an automated message that was kind of like totally didn't pay any attention to what I said. So I think it was an automated message. So we'll see if they respond to me because I don't want to have the crayons and not have paid for the crayons because, obviously they went through some things to get here. So let's look at them. And again, I ordered these because they had a good review. A really good review as the best crayons out of the ones this person had tested. I think I shared the link in the original video I did about them. So I'm excited. So, and I got my Crayola washable crayons yesterday, and I did start using them, and they are really smooth. They're nice. So maybe we'll do, I think while I'm coloring today, do like a comparison with them, how they work. Just, not swatching because I don't swatch. But okay, yes, I did open this because I wanted to see what do they look like? What do they look like? Because I waited so long. Okay, so I'm just gonna like pour them all out because I don't care. I know they're in like rainbow, whatever color, but like I don't care. I've been waiting a long time for these bad boys. Okay. Uh, I spent. I've been doing a lot of work on my desk today. I'll talk about that when I start coloring though, because there's a lot of stuff I did. So this is what they look like. Let me give you a. Let's see which one you see better. This is what they look like. So there's no wrapper around them. This is all crayon. It doesn't come off of my hands or anything. There's like a hole in there. I don't know how deep the hole goes. I have to put my. Let me see. Can I test it? Let me see. What can I test it with? Doesn't fit. No. I don't want to lose anything down there. Let me see. A stray hairpin on here. That's kind of big too, though. But oh, it doesn't go far. So that hole isn't that deep. This only goes like just that much in. So the hole is not hiding much. I'm not trying to cheat you. Like, you know how they make the containers now? They sell you stuff for the same price, but then the container won't be totally flat. It looks like it's flat on the outside, but it's not on the inside. Well, they're not trying to cheat you like that. So that's what it looks like. These bad boys have been through a lot, so I'm surprised none of them are broken. But that one does look like it has a kind of, it has something there, like it might be kind of, like it might be cracked and ready to break. But they've been through a lot, so I mean, I'm kind of not surprised. I'm surprised that none of them were actually broken in half or anything. Um, so I'm gonna, oops. Oh, this one's broken. Okay, there's one that's broken. Where's what it came off of? Where's it? Yeah, one thing that they said about these crayons in the review was that they don't break easily, but then like I said, these things have been through a lot. They took a long time to get to me, so I'm not surprised really that one is broken. And I just want to find the other half of it. Where is it? Okay, I may not give them their money back if the whole crayon is not here. It's a nice blue too. Where is it? It's kind of weird. Oh, there's the bottom of it. Maybe I can tell if I look at the bottom. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay. Duct tape. Okay, so hey, Bubbles! Finally got my crayons, my Bic crayons that I ordered like last month, a month ago, basically. Got them today. It did take exactly a month. But they said it wasn't, they didn't say it was going to take a month. If they told me it was going to take a month, at least I would have been ready for it. But they didn't tell me that. Yeah, so you have to figure out how to, I at least kind of want to have this one be together until I get to, the bitter end. Maybe I could put it in one of those, let me put these, I'm going to put these back in there because I don't want any more to break if they don't. What I liked about them was that they didn't have any paper wrapper on it. I thought that was kind of cool. No paper wrapper, no, encasing on it. I thought that was kind of neat. Just all pencil. I don't know if it's my imagination, but they seem taller than Crayolas. Yep. Maybe a little, I don't know, possibly a little thinner, but longer. Hey, Taylor. Ooh, where's the bottom half? Where's my, look for the thing I put my white pencil in. I have more, but, I'm going to have to dig for the bin that it's in, and I'm not prepared to do that right now. I just did a whole bunch of moving around the stuff on my desk. I moved the, I guess for now I'm just going to put it in the case because, if I can. Yeah, I think that worked. Well, I'm really kind of hope I get that set of 36 because unless these turn out, I don't like them very much. They're the Bic crayons that I ordered a month ago that they said were supposed to be here on December 10th, and they weren't. And I contacted them on the 16th and said I still don't have them. Please advise. And they said to me, you should have them. I'm like, I'm emailing you because I don't have them. Like, and even if they told me, if like wait a little longer, like wait until whatever, and if you don't have them by then, but they didn't even say that. I don't know. So I think it got held up in customs, because, like I said, I found out after I ordered them, when I started having all that it seemed like they were made in France, and it kind of looks that way. Um, Even if you look at the labeling and things. And when I look at like the package it came in, it said it had gone through customs, and so yeah. Um, and the name of them is Plasti Decor. And if you go on a Bix European site, they sell them, but they don't sell them on the American site. So I don't know what's up with how they're made or whatever, why that is, but they're not made for the American market. I don't know. So we're gonna see um, how they work. I've been waiting for crayons, waiting to be able to color in my bold books. I need to find my other book by Martha. It's here somewhere, but this one was close to me, so I grabbed that one. This is Foxy Colors book, Bold and Easy Soothing Spaces, which I was using with marker and my old crayons and things like that. I haven't colored in this one at all yet. Well, this might be a good one to do. Although this is also looks like a marker book too. Um, and then this is a dog book I got to do Jamie's Colorings Challenge, which, hopefully that'll still go on. And I think I moved these differently. Okay. Hopefully that'll still go on in 2025, because now, oh, this looks like the dog we had that we had to say goodbye to in June. Looks just like him. He was like a little rat terrier. It's like a rat terrier dachshund mix. I miss him. I'm still going downstairs sometimes and kind of expecting him, and then I was like, oh, I keep saying, I miss you. I miss you. A winter without fur babies. I just don't know. You know what? I actually had a thought the other day. Really stupid thought. I was thinking, oh, why can't, and it was like a real snowy day. I thought, and I'm looking out the picture window at the front of the house, and I'm thinking, can't we have like a pregnant cat show up at our house? Who asked for that? I never even dealt with a pregnant cat before, but I'm thinking having a cat mama and her babies, yeah, I could be down with that, especially if she has a litter of maybe two cats or no more than three. I'd be down with that. I miss whoever thought I would ever say that, but the past 20 years have done that to me. Oh, that's cute. Um, yeah, I actually would be down with that. Maybe that's going to happen or something. I really wouldn't mind that. There's something about having more than one cat that they're already independent as it is, but to see how they act together, and dogs are that way too. When you see how they act together, it's like a whole other thing than just having them interact with you. Um, I don't know. It's there's something about that I like watching them, do their doggy thing and how they communicate and whatever, and um, how each one's different, and I don't know. Yes, I miss having pets a lot. But I am thankful for the other wildlife that's in our yard now that we don't have any. So I'm gonna be thankful for that. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like coloring in this one. The husky. Yeah, I don't know if I told that husky story or not, but I don't think I can, because it's going to make me miss miss our dog that we had that was a border collie German shepherd mix. Suffice it to say that she saved the the Shih Tzu from a stray, really gorgeous husky. Our Border Collie German Shepherd mix, she was very friendly, very sweet, but very smart. And she don't play. She had, yeah, when she's kind of like me. Very sweet, but if there's a situation where things are going down, sweet goes away. Sweet goes far away, and you see the other side of me. And that's exactly what she did when that what do you call it? This kind of dog, a husky, actually had the multipoop between between his teeth, and she went in. Our dog went in because that was her buddy too. The multipoop, and she saved the multipoop's life. So that was one of many things that dog has done. That she's just precious. So I think I'm gonna color this. I like this picture. Do we have a gray? Is this silver or gray? I don't know. We'll find out. I think I need more light. I switched my lights around like I was talking about yesterday that I wanted to do. That was like no easy task, but somehow, I don't know, the Lord must have said, do it today. You're going to do it now. And I was doing it before I knew I was doing it, which is a good thing because if I'd thought about doing it, I might not have done it. Okay, where's the other? I need my other. Oh, there it is. In the process, like I had unplugged my sound and to my, I don't know, unplug the sound. Let's just leave it at that. And I'd done all kinds. That's not the light I want. I want brighter. Does it get brighter? Or is it as bright as it gets? All kinds of stuff. I vacuumed behind all my hard drives underneath my desk. I actually put one hard drive on top of the subwoofer, which is like really huge. It's like this big cube. I put my older hard drive on top of that sideways, so now more air can get to that hard drive, and I have room to sit closer to my desk because I had a lot going on underneath there. So I think I'm going to use a combination of, well, these are nice. Okay, I kind of want not to like them because they were so hard to get. To get more would be difficult, but that's really nice. Wow. That's really nice. Now I see what the review was talking about. This is really smooth. And it doesn't look grainy. Let's see that. It doesn't look grainy at all. So these look like AI images in this book, but they're nice images. So these crayons are too nice. Very smooth. Let me try one of these with it and just kind of so I can compare while I'm coloring. What color is that? Oh, that color. And the Crayolas still have those goofy names to them, some of them. I saw one that said outer space. And I was like, outer space? Okay, so this is comparable to... But these are more kind of... They're not as smooth as these are. Crikey. Okay, why does that tree halfway look like fur? That's kind of weird. That looks like fur. The way they have the edge. Okay, so this is how that one went down. This is how the Crayola went down. And then this is how the Bic went down. Maybe not fair because I used a different color, but let's try and use the same color. Let's see what happens. The same as we can get because the Crayola is in 64 set. Okay, this says Timberwolf. And it looks like it's gray, so. Yeah, these definitely aren't aren't they don't feel as I'm applying it as smooth as the Bic ones do. Much to my dismay. In the largest set, I was able to find these Plastic Decor um, crayons was in 36, but most of them were in 24 sets. Um, and I don't know what the availability like or the shipping is like for any of those. I don't know. I suppose if I wanted more, I better order it now, and I might have them by March. Yeah, I have to say, these go down a heck of a lot smoother. It's like butter. But is the color lighter? Might be. I don't know. Kind of coloring lightly. Hmm. Will they go over the Crayolas? I wonder. Chow, I like these crayons. I really do. This is what happens when I get obsessed with something. It's when I get in my mind that there's something that I want. Ain't not this like no, nothing rests until I got it. Wow, I really like these. This is coming off. If you can, I don't know. If you can see that. Maybe you can't see that. They don't actually. They feel really nice in the hand. They don't feel fragile at all. The review was that they were like not easy to break. Not as easy to break as other crayons. And they're really smooth. Wow. That must be why I wanted them so bad because they are really nice. And they're not really, not really much more expensive, if any more expensive than, than the Crayolas. Although, well, I only got 24 in this set, I think, for the price of the 64 of the Crayolas, now that I think about it. So, yeah, I guess they are more expensive. But then probably they are because, I mean, they're imported, I guess. Like something I didn't know before I ordered them, which might have kept me from ordering them, to be honest. But that review had me sold because I read through that entire review. It was an article online, and they were comparing a whole bunch, like, I don't know, it might have been at least 8 different types of crayons, and of which Crayola was one, but they weren't the washable ones because these weren't out yet when that review was printed. I don't think. Um, they just reviewed the regular Crayolas. But yeah, I do. I'm really liking these at first use. And despite the fact that it might be hard to get another bunch of them, I think I'm still gonna just keep using them. I don't know. Maybe I need to order more before 2025. I'm just saying. Tariffs. So I find it interesting that Bic's overseas business is different. I mean, that's not so strange, but their overseas business is different than their um, U.S. business. And I think when I went to the European site, you couldn't. They actually directed you to Amazon to order, so you couldn't order directly from them. So I think, from what I remember, these things are smooth. Wow. I mean, really, this is like, and because of how it's shaped, it's like kind of like holding a pencil. It's not like holding a crayon. This like feels different and smaller. The crayons, these are actually kind of hard for me. They're not hard for me to hold, but I feel the pressure when I hold them. I feel it in my in my thumb and in here. Like like if I hold it too tight or whatever, it's gonna cramp, which I don't like. Um, and I probably need to start if they'll fit. I need to start putting these in that holder too. Actually, so that doesn't happen. If I can find it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta mute. Okay, I'm back. I was just kind of shocked. I don't know if you heard me say "huh" before I muted, but look how much of this pencil, this white pencil, is left. I'm still getting use out of it. It ain't gone till it's gone. Hey, Carrie, I saw your post. Nah, I'm gonna let her walk around like that for a bit. Teach her a lesson. That was funny. Oh shucks, these don't fit. They don't fit in here. That's too bad because that would help me with coloring with the crayons. Wonder if they make any that are wider diameter. Yeah, it doesn't fit. I'd have to shave it down to do that. Okay, let me put my pencil back in there. Yeah, so what happened was our generator. We have an outdoor generator that's connected to the house. So like if we have an ice storm or whatever, that kicks in. Um, and there's something wrong with it that they came to fix New Year's Eve. I think not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. They came and worked on it. I think that's when it was. And so uh, just now it came on for its weekly test. But as soon as it came on, it like ran for a couple seconds and then it went off. I'm like, huh? So it's like obviously they got to come out and do something else with it. So is this black? Oh, it says gray. Well, what the heck is this? Timberwolf. Oh, brother. See, I'm not down with these names, okay? And why did I get black? I can't even remember now because the name threw me off. Oh, this is gray. That'll still work. Gray. Ooh, child. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. My husband went out to restart it because the guy told him what to do if it conked out again. Something about oil pressure or something that the guy said was wrong with it. Oh, I wish they made things to last these days. Although we have had it for, wow, yeah, I guess I shouldn't complain. We had it for about 15 years, but it cost a pretty penny. So it needs to last longer than that. It needs to last forever. Yeah, so I want a pregnant cat to stop by my house and to adopt my house and say, "This is my home." And I think that's even insane for me to think. I don't know why that's on my mind, but it must be that that's going to happen. I don't know. I don't know nothing about birthing babies or kittens. I don't know nothing. Don't have me in the corner of the room crying because the cat's in labor. That would be me. It's like, I don't know what's happening to her. I can't help her. I don't know. Child. It's like when they first came out here. Um, my husband's niece, who lives next door, because my sister in law lives next door. She was in high school, and she came out. She goes, "What's wrong, Aunt Linda?" And it's because I found a bunny that had gotten separated from the nest or whatever, and I just was like, I was bawling. She was driving into the driveway to their house, and I was just walking through the yard, just bawling. Just like crying so hard. So she stopped her car and came out. So what's wrong? Yeah, some things I just like. Mm-mm. Even still now, there's some things I can't handle after being out here for a while. And I just tell my husband, "Don't tell me." I even used to say to the dog, I'd talk to the dog and say, "Don't ask, don't tell. I don't know. I don't want to know what you caught. I don't want to know nothing about it. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Go on about your business." And I swear she understood. She said, "Oh, this one, my stepmom is a little weak hearted. I might have to save her from seeing a few things." She was a wild thing, but she was a sweet thing, that dog. And I am just rambling, but I'm having fun with these crayons. So, I don't think. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Look how it blended with the Crayola. Look how it did that. See that? Let me show you. I am in love with these crayons. I really am. Where did I do it? Right there. Where? Oh, there it is. I blended it with the Crayola. I blended the Crayola out with the Bic crayon. Forgive my cuticles; they're always a hot mess. I need to do my nails today. I thought about cutting my nails too because they're kind of getting on my nerves. Because I hadn't because of the just through December, I really wasn't paying. I didn't have time to pay attention to them really, and so I got kind of. They're kind of all irregular sizes and things, and I was thinking about trimming them all the same size and or cutting them off all down entirely and starting over while I can still, I can pay attention to them a little bit until the end of January. Look how that's blending the Crayola. The Bic is blending the Crayola pencil crayon. I'm really liking that. Okay. I don't know what these things are made of. Let me see. Because see, I kind of wondered if it's okay, there's a whole lot in the back here. I can't read that right now. I ain't got time for that, or I don't want to take time for that. Because I was wondering if it's with colored pencils and crayons, if it's like it is with Kit Kats, like how I used to always I used to take trips across the border just to go to Canada just to get Kit Kats. Well, actually, at the time, Kit Kats and Claritin, because at that time, Claritin was only available by subscription, by prescription, and it was the thing that worked the best for my allergies. And so I would just, I'm kind of close to Canada. I was close to Canada then. I'm kind of close to Canada still now, even though I moved further east. Um, so I would go there and I would buy Kit Kats and Claritin. And the reason why the Kit Kats in Canada, they don't have their chocolate, doesn't all their chocolate that they sell in the stores, drugstores, and things like that. Nothing fancy. They don't have wax in them in their chocolate. In the United States, they add wax to our chocolate, and so you taste the Canadian Kit Kat, it's a whole different experience. I love them things. So I would buy a bunch and then put them in my freezer. They really taste like milk. The Kit Kats from Canada really taste like milk chocolate. They taste like chocolate, whereas the Kit Kats here kind of taste like wax and chocolate. So I wonder if there's something similar in crayons and pencils where there's a filler maybe that is added to it in some countries but isn't added to it in others. Oh, I do have black in my hand. Where did I use that? I don't even remember. I'm just going to town talking. I've been waiting for these crayons for so long. I've been wanting to color with crayons for the longest. Since the end of November. Maybe a little bit sooner than that. But not having the right crayons was holding me up. And now I feel super blessed because these things are actually blending. I'm just doing it automatically, but like if I stop and really think about it, that's actually really amazing. This is like amazing. I feel like I kind of want to put another color in here, but oh no. So these two work good together in that way. I don't know if the regular Crayolas would work with them like this or not. And I don't think I'm in a hurry to find out either because all my regular Crayolas are old and they were getting on my last nerve, and that's why I haven't been coloring with them. So I'm ready to be out of that place. Carrie, did you see my oxtails? I kind of did it kind of in a non customary way, but they're really good. They turned out good. And what happened was I put butternut squash in them because I thought, well, Jamaicans use pumpkin and things, although the Jamaicans in my family didn't. But and also, well, our neighbor had given us a butternut squash, and I needed to use it because part of it was little part of it was funky because I think it had been lying on the ground or something, and so I needed to use it, and I thought, well, instead of me just taking this, cutting it up and freeze it, I said, I'm going to put it in the oxtails. And it actually tastes really good, but initially it kind of made them kind of sweet like, and I was like, oh. But after I added some other stuff to it, I can't remember what. And that kind of took away the sweetness. I think I had to add some soy sauce or something. Amino acids, basically, not the soy sauce, to kind of bring some, I don't know. I don't know what flavor you would call that. Salty, briny, to bring some brininess back to it and take out the sweetness edge. Um, And then over the days, it got better. Child, these crayons are revolutionary. But I mean, I have this habit when I'm cooking things. It's like I look for like what do I need to use up in the fridge or the cupboard or whatever. I'm always thinking that way. And so since it was just for us, me and my husband, I thought, well, if it turns out crappy, one, I know I can like salvage it, and two, it's just us, and we'll eat anything. So it actually turned out good. But next time, I'm probably not going to make it with butternut squash, and I'll probably like do the broad beans, or just have it, just well. This is another thing about me, and I'm just running my mouth. I'm sorry. Um, that I like hiding vegetables in all my food wherever possible. So I may even take them and like puree them with like a um the Ninja or NutriBullet or whatever, and make like a sofrito of it. Basically, just like blend everything, all the vegetables down, so that it just becomes a part of the stock, and you can't see the vegetables there. To make sure that I get my vegetables, to make sure that we get our vegetables. So I tend to do that in everything, just to make sure I have fiber and vegetables. And then a lot of times with meat, I don't necessarily want to eat the meat, but I want the gravy. So I get my vegetables through the gravy and the stock. And I get my flavor from the meat through the gravy and the stock. So, wow. 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 Okay. Child, I mean to go on there and look and see, like, where else can I get them? Where else can I get these big crayons from? How they're blending with it. They're really easy. Easily. Sorry, that ain't a word. Easy. Really easy. That's bad grammar. Looks like a painting. Or a charcoal sketch, it kind of looks like. Ooh, and I didn't like working with charcoal. Messy stuff. Messy business. Okay, what's over there? Leaves. I don't know what that is. What is that? I guess we're going to call it rock. So I did all that movement of stuff on my desk. I changed the sides my lights were on, which meant I had to change the plugs, and I had to change some of the I don't know USB cords and things, switch them around, and what else did I do? Oh, I took the things off my side shelf over on this side, and I actually put three colored pencil cases up there, and the notebook that has the PDF coloring pages. I put that up there. I'm not sure if it's going to stay there or not, like permanently, but it's going to stay there for now. And today I actually found my watercolors, the CSY watercolors, and the what is it, Sherpin whatever watercolors. I found them today. I definitely did put them away somewhere where they wouldn't get messed up while I was putting in my new monitor and all that kind of stuff. They're in a box. They were in a box in another room. I really didn't want them to get um, messed up. So hopefully I'll be using those watercolors really soon. I'm thinking of using them on the page that I was working on yesterday to see if, because I'm trying to get that page out of muddiness. And I did um, base that page. I prepped it with the Daniel Smith watercolor ground. So it's prepared for me to use watercolor on it. So I think that's what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, I'm going to have to see how I can. Well, I'm going to wait a little bit and find out if it's possible I might get that other watercolor set. I mean, not watercolor set. The other set of Bic crayons. And the other set of Bic crayons, it has 36 colors instead of 24. So I'm going to wait and see if I get that. Well, it's going to take a while for me to use these anyway, so, it's not like I need to run to get them. But yeah, I'm definitely glad I got them. Wow. Okay, so what else are we doing? Gotta look at a picture so I can get it right. Doggy paws on point. Oh, there's a rock here too. I think I need more coffee. I did a little bit of writing today, which was nice and kind of unexpected, but I'm glad it happened. And I think I want to play some Infinity Nikki. I'm kind of hoping I find my controller before I do, so I can use that instead of the keyboard. I know it's here, I just can't remember where I put it, just like I couldn't remember where I put those watercolors. And I have it in the box, that it came in, but I just can't remember where I set it. Probably another thing I put somewhere where I thought I was going to keep it safe, and I kept it real safe. So safe I can't find it. Okay. That was really fun doing that part. Okay. Let's put the gray away. Let's put these away. Kind of want them. I want them in my color code, not theirs. I don't like the way they do things. In here. Oops. I know something was in there. Get in there. Okay, so brown. I left the sienna out. What else is this? Is this brown? That'll work. Maybe darker brown? What's this one? Does that say tumbleweed? Really? What color is this? Chestnut. Ooh, really dark brown. I don't really see one. Let's see, we just put the black away. It's black.
You got that thing put together that's downstairs on the floor?
Had to mute. Husband's caulking he caulked the tub, and he saw that I had my the riser that I got for to put my printer on. I took that out today and like laid out all the pieces so I could put that together in between other stuff I'm doing today. And he saw it there. Oh, see how this? I'm trying to do this like I been doing the um, Bic crayons, and it just doesn't go down the same. Does not go down the same. Although I could be more gentle with it than I'm being, and I'm starting to now be more gentle. But I want the one thing about these, there's not as much a variety of color. So but they blend, which is amazing. So maybe that's how I should use them, mostly as a blending pencil. Although I like how they go down better. Just a lot smoother. Look at that. I'm spoiled now. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Big update event. Yeah, I want to try and finish the tutorial before the end of the weekend. So I wonder, I'm thinking I could probably, can I do pencil over crayon? See, and I like being able to hold the crayon like this. It's like a lot less pressure. I'm just holding it lightly, and there's no pain. Okay, Bic, why don't you make these for the U.S. market? This is what I want to know. Is it because Crayola basically has the U.S. market, or what? These things are nice. Man, I'd go crazy with a 34 set of these. I have to see. I think they had Prang on that list. I think and that that comparison test site I went to. I have to double check. Because the Bic crayons were their top pick. But there were others of them that they said did good with certain things, and I can't, I don't remember offhand what those certain things were. But this was the one that passed all the tests, which was why, like, I wanted them so bad, and I went looking for them. Okay, so now I wish I could get rid of that I did there with the Crayola, because that's kind of ugly. I wish they had another brown. I might need to think more about um, color theory or something with these, because with the Bic crayons, because they only come in 24 colors, and see if it'll do that, if they'll blend like with each other to create colors. Well, cool. If he's going to put that riser together, that means I can do something else other than that. I'm all for that. So, yes, I do recommend the Bic crayons, but warning, shipping might be a beast. I wonder if Canada has these. They have a French connection. Do I have to drive all the way to Quebec to drive to Quebec to get some crayons? Now, Quebec is a long ways from here. I think it's like 12 hours or something like that. I've never been. My husband has, but I haven't. I was always scared to go because I always heard they were like kind of snotty towards Americans and English speaking people. But growing up, like when I was a teenager, I knew I grew up in like a really through a lot of Italians in my school and stuff, in high school and junior high. And I knew a girl she had cousins that were French Canadian, and she had a young cousin who spoke English, French, and Italian. They're crazy. Nice though. It's nice to be multilingual. And why did I say that? I can't remember. I'm still trying to learn French. It's kind of been on hiatus for a while. Okay, I really wish I could get rid of that. I don't think there's a. Is there a crayon eraser? Let me scrape it. One thing I needed to try too. One thing I want to try is how water works. If you can use these washable crayons, like you can use watercolor pencils. I want to find that out, but not right now. I got too much on my desk still that I need to clear out from my recent overhaul. And if my husband's going to put together that other riser, that means I'm going to be putting that in today soon as well. I gotta save my energy for that one. Okay, what did I do there? And I think I'm actually going to use that riser to raise my all-in-one desktop instead of using it under my printer. I think just because I like how much this riser that's in front of me, how much more space and how much more organized it is with that there. I kind of think I want that that other one over here to the right of me. That's how I'm feeling. Unless I order another one of the risers like the one I have in front of me to go over there. But I don't know that I feel like doing that. Okay, that's kind of nice when I did that scratching out thing. Might need to try that on purpose. I wish I could make it more red though. That gold heart. How can I do that? That's not really going on there, is it? Not at all. How about... Oh, that's going on there a little bit. I really don't want it to be red though. What are we doing? Unless we say it's a redwood. I guess we're going to try the blending thing. Man, I like these crayons. Okay, that's a little dark. That spot. Looks like meat. Raw meat. That's kind of weird. So something that I also have on my list that I need to do, that I'd like to do sometime this week, is I need to get out that Sarah Renee Clark planner and figure out what I'm doing with it. I want to find an empty, a blank sketchbook to work in for 2025. Okay, that's like just too bright. Can you get rid of that a little bit? Kind of, sort of. No. So it's two things I want to do this week. So which brown? What is this? Is this the tumbleweed? No, that's raw sienna. Oh, that's how that got that golden color. I don't want that. Chestnut? We're just gonna blend. So to reward myself for all the work I did on my desk today, at my desk today, with the lights and all that stuff, I made tuna fish. And I had a tuna fish sandwich and potato chips. That was my reward. Hadn't had tuna fish in a while. I swear this looks like raw meat. Looks like roast beef, you know? Man, I was watching a video yesterday about something that happened with some deli owner or whatever. But all I could keep focused on was when they showed a hot pastrami sandwich. I was like, oh man, I could really go for one of those. And there's not really anywhere good to get one around here. So that's on my list. Somewhere I need to go where I can get a good hot pastrami sandwich. Oh, just the thought. Just the thought. Okay, so how can I want to turn this browner, but I don't know how I can do that. If I can blend this out to get it. Or should I use a blender? Should I try using a blender to get it? Let me see close up. Found the blender on my desk today. Where did I put it? I'm going to use a... Oh, something else I figured out today. The iPad holder that I thought was too small to use with my iPad, it actually does extend out so that it will hold my iPad. So that's another thing I got to play around with, is to see if I want to put that up there to like record or stream with. So that's another thing on my list of things to do. Let's see if I can, using the color pencil blender, to see if it'll, or if it'll just take away all the color. What's it doing? Can't quite tell. It doesn't seem like it's wiping a lot away. It does seem like it's kind of blending. Still looks like meat. Medium well, medium rare. Somebody's probably saying, why are you doing all this with crayons? Just color it and be done with it. What's with the blending and stuff? I can't help it. It made some weird kind of smudge go on. Okay, there's some more. I don't know if it looks different to you. Looks a little bit different to me. I mean, there's some cases where I probably would want to just leave it looking texturized. You know, like it is. It's kind of a nice look, actually. With it texturized like that, without blending it. But, I don't know, I'm just blending it. I don't know why. Guess it just feels good at the moment. One thing I'd really like to do this week, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I've been wanting to do it for a while, is I want to bake. But I have a can of pumpkin that, like, I've really been wanting to do something with for a long time, whether it's make cookies, make breakfast bars, all with chocolate chips, of course. I gotta have chocolate. Or pumpkin bread, which I'm kind of leaning away from because if I do that, it's like gone too quick. My husband will get a slice of it every time he goes in the kitchen until it's gone. Okay, so they kind of dulled out the color a little bit, but it also kind of, I don't know, gave it some texture. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to mess with it too much. Try. Okay, doggy. Doggy needs blue eyes. There's something about um huskies with blue eyes. Although I don't think I'd want to have one. I don't know. I got a thing about purebred dogs anyway that I feel bad, and I feel bad for them because it's like we breed them and then like that means like their predispositions for certain conditions and things gets increased, and I just feel sometimes like we're bad human beings for doing that as much as we do. We're not being good stewards of our doggies, but the same token I can appreciate a purebred dog. I don't know. I don't know. If I owned one, it would probably be one that came from the pound, of course, came from the Humane Society or wherever. Um, because I don't know. It's just me. I mean, his eyes really blue. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, so we got leaves. Let's do some leaves. Put my browns back. Let's see, I want my colors to be together. I don't know how they have them in here, but they don't have them where all the. Oh, I don't like that. I don't want to be fishing around for my colors. I want them together. That's green. I'm going to do some reading today, too. I should put blue and green together. Orange and what color is this? That's green. Organize my crayons. Brown. What color is this? Mahogany. It's kind of brown. It's red. Brown. Brown. I pulled that up already. Just trying to get my blues together. The blues and the browns together, and then from there, work on the other ones. What's that? Sea green, peach. Where's the red? Is this red? Violet red. Where's the red? This must be it. Yep. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of red in this set. Okay. So now I know where all my green is going. Because that's where a lot of it already is. Okay. That's kind of a pretty color. So more greens. I got 2 greens. Oop, 3 greens. What is it with green? Everybody always has lots of green. It must be an easy pigment to make or something. Okay. Oh, that's tree. I just realized that. We've been on an hour already. Let me see. With the AI images, is I guess that a phantom? Or is it real? Oh, excuse me. That lays on top of them nice. No crumbing, no craziness. It's just there. Wow. Let me show you. Close up. Hey, Jean. Looking forward to your live tomorrow. I may try to actually be working on something with you tomorrow. Just, on my own, not on screen. Just, trying to dip my toe into the art journaling. Tons of things kind of swirling around in my head with what to start with, what to do, what to use, blah, blah, blah. So I got my Bic crayons that I have been waiting for a month. and they were supposed to get here like December 10th, and I just got them today, and I really like them, which in a way is sad because I don't know what it's going to take to get more. They feel really good in the hand. I wonder if these fit. I forgot to test that. Hold on. Do these fit in here? Nope, these don't fit in there either. Okay, so we won't be doing that with any crayons at all. Just thought I'd check. Okay, so let me try what's this? Pine green. That's what I want. Whew. That's a nice green. So I'm using the Bic crayons in combination with the Crayola Ultra Clean Washable crayons. I most definitely will. I'll try and share it today too, so people can get ready for tomorrow. So I don't think I did that yet because I saw the your thing for it last night, I think. So, but I will try and post that today so people can get ready if they feel like they want to, come in, gather their things, and work while watching or whatever. I was looking at my books again. I'm still looking at them and say, okay, what in there can I use? And now I'm starting to wonder, where did I put those ones that I didn't want to use, that I didn't want to read? Because I don't necessarily see them on my shelf, but I'm looking. That's my project that's another project, like kind of for the week, if not the weekend, is to find a book to start playing around in. And I kind of want it to be a hardcover one. And I know I have some. Oh, I just thought of one, but I hate to do that. It's a kid's book. They have when kids come over, but kids don't really come over now. But uh, yeah, I don't really want to use that one. I want to save that one for them. Yeah, so I'm gonna go looking for that. Or I can just start with the little soft cover planner I have. It was from 2007, 2008. Okay, so that's no good no more. Yeah, I have. I think I actually have some. In these twistable kind of no name brand or whatever. They do have a brand, but they're twistable um crayon. And then in the old regular wax Crayola crayon set that I have, I've got glitters and metallics in there, which are it's kind of weird because they're old crayons. Like old, like aged, like they're about 20 years old or something like that. But they are kind of interesting though. They still do give some kind of glitter. Yeah, it's like, where's the red? Where is red? There's always seems to be a color that's challenged in some set of something. You don't find much of it. So I got my crayons, I found my watercolors, and I'm still in that Kaleidomorphia book, and I kind of want to finish what I started in there, at least to the point to where I feel my skill level will allow me to. At least on the ones that I've already started working on, without doing anything new. And then I want to switch. I probably will want to switch whatever book I'm working in. Aw, don't worry, Yuki. Your mama will be home later. She's gotta make money to get you your bones and toys and food. With his cute little paws. He's got the cutest paws. Yeah, so it must be what, almost 4. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock now. Wow. So I'm kind of wondering if, because I haven't used a praying crayon since I was like in, I don't know, elementary school or something. So I wonder, um, I do wonder if that woman has them on her site. I can't remember if she does or not, and I wonder how they compare to these. I do love these things. Goodness, they're just easy. Okay, get in there. Put that one back. Didn't use the. This looks like Kelly green. I don't know if I want to use that. Oh, I guess I'm using it anyway. I almost feel like I want a nap. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's from all the dust I kicked up today. I'm being really sloppy with putting that on. It didn't. Oh, you know what it didn't do? It's just, yeah, pine green. So I gotta figure out another overhead. I have to figure out an overhead setup. And I move my lights and stands around and figured out that one thing really does extend to the iPad size. Got a lot of stuff to do. A lot of tech stuff to figure out. And, minimally, though, because I don't want to spend all of my break on that, because that'll just drive me insane. Some things will be left for, Lord willing, for summer. They don't even look like trees, they just look fuzzy. But that's basically how the picture is, so. A little bit of a wax buildup. Of sorts. Okay, so I think I'm at a place where I can stop. I think. And I think I'm going to try and find my controller. Get a cup of coffee, try to find my controller, and play a little bit of Infinity Nikki so I can get past the tutorial. I need to add some brown to that to kind of bring it together. We'll work on the puppy more. So, I'm gonna yawn, excuse me. Oh, I don't know why, but I'm yawning. I went to bed at a reasonable hour and I woke up at a reasonable hour today, which was good. Got good sleep. I did have bread in my lunch, though, because I had a tuna fish sandwich. So maybe that's... that was a while ago, though. That was at least, 3 hours ago. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing in here? Still have pencils to put away, as always. I need to find my Hannah Carlson book for a color along with Ivy Pearl. That's another thing I need to do this weekend. Can you fit another? Nope, I sure can't. Is this green? This has to go here. Who's missing one? You're missing one. I'm going to put it over here. Alright. Okay. You seem like you're stuffed. I want you to be stuffed. It's weird. What are you doing? Seems like it needs another one, but it doesn't want to put another one there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Excuse me. So that's it for me. Coloring with crayons in Cozy Dog coloring book for adults. Got it off of Amazon, like a whole lot of other things. I use a combination of Crayola washable, ultra clean washable crayons and my just acquired today Bic crayons that are really nice. Buy at your own risk because shipping is a beast. Um, but they're really nice. I'm glad I got them. So that's it for me today. I don't know. I might be on later. Who knows? Or I'm probably going to be like, scrolling the streets to see who else is on because I think people probably will come on tonight. So I'll be on the lookout for that. So take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.